just, there we are. I can see it all better now. Good, good. Right, let's get started. Am I in short? Yes, we're good. Right, we got the, let's move your shoulders. And good morning if you are joining me, or good afternoon or good evening if you are doing this at another time. Whenever that may be, let me know. Always nice to know. Just loosen up through your shoulders. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a mert day today. If you're not joining us live, kind of grey. Just let those arms swing forwards and backwards. It's a back to school cross country day. That's what it is today. That's what it looks like. In my head, this is what it was always like. And then other side, makes your lungs burn. Nice bit of damp on the lungs. Forwards and backwards. And up. And then we're going to bring our arms up and stretch over to the side. Lift over and then up and over to the other side. And lift up, and then just to get your back moving, let your knees coming up for me, up to about hip height, just warming up through your hips and through the lower back. Let me move the duck as well. Doesn't need to be there. So we can lift in. And then if you just bring your hands to your bottom and let your heels come up to your bottom. So I can get you moving this morning. A little bit of cardiovascular activity just to warm us up into our Wednesday and get our muscles moving. Let's take this into a nice big side step for me. So we're coming across and over. And as you step, just for a bit of balance, can you bring your knee in? So rather than step touching, we're trying to let your knee lift up. Step and lift. Step and lift. Good. Step and lift, and across, yes, and across. And then holding a squat position, just come on down, feet nice and wide, roll your shoulders, bring your arms out, and let's just take this into our punch, but it's more like a bow and arrow. We pull in, push, pull, in. So the elbow comes back, the hand comes forwards into our twist, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then bring your feet back in. Bring your arms back to the hands together. Come on up and stretch out. And again, back to the hands together. Up and stretch out. And one more time. Up, in and stretch. And then just reach and twist over to the side. So you take that hip with you. We're going to bring your hand across. Over the other way. And twist. No penny this morning. Twist. 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 One more to each side. Twist. And twist. And then let's just get those feet moving. Up onto the balls of your feet now. Shake out your hands. Loosen your shoulders. Give it a little shake around. Just warming us up into our class. Nice big breath in. And down. And again up. And down. And let's start now. Backs of the hands in. Bend your knees. Round your back. Open up and stretch out through your chest. And again, backs of your hands together. Round your back. Open up and stretch out through your chest. And again, backs of the hands together. Round your back. Stretch out through your chest. And we come into a kick. That leg comes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same thing to the other side. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then those nice side steps. Step and lift the knee. Across and in. Over and lift. Good. Step and lift. Nice big wide step. Knee lifts up. Over and over. Lift and lift. Across. Across. And then heels to your bottom. Let your heels come in, just into a little curl. Heels coming up, opening up through your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then feet nice and wide as we come into our punch. So sit back, tummy strong. 1, pull, in and in and in. Speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back up to your jog, up onto the balls of your feet. Lift up. Let's just start to get these arms coming a little closer to the body. Slice the hands through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then back into that kick, but this time the kick comes up and we start to push it back into what feels like closer to a lunge. So your options, step the foot back or take it down into a small lunge and down. Keep going for me. I'm just going to change the view ever so slightly. Up, in. That's it. So you can see a little bit more. Up, in. 2 more. You don't need to take it high. Up, down. And then the same thing to the other side. Lift up, push back. So your option, kick and push. We start to just add a little lunge. Up, push, up, push, up, push. One more time. In and push. Let's just get that sideways movement. We step, let the knee lift, step and lift, step and lift. Good. Sweep, up, up, up again. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Up, heels to your bottom. Lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then into your squat. Come on down and push, pull. In, in, in. Nice and slow. Focus on the movement, on the rotation through your upper body. Yes, good. In and then quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. 6, 7, 8. Good. Back to me. Back up to the balls of the feet. And in. Drive the elbows. Lift the chest. Breathe. That's it. 8, 7. A little quicker. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. Excellent. 2, 1. Let's come back into the kick one more time. You know the options. We kick and push, or we kick and lunge. Start to warm up those knees a little bit more. In. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Down. And then to the other side. Kick up, push, up, push. Yes. Up, push, up, push. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. Good. And then to the side. Big step, lift the knee. Big step, lift the knee. This sideways work. Across and in. So we've done forwards and back. We've done sideways. We're going to add our twist into your squat. Push and pull. Push and pull. In. 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 There. Yes. In. 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 Pick up the speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then heel to your bottom into your curl. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we jog. Nice and light on the feet. Option, just the heels kind of lift off. Or we've got a bit more bounce and spring. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 6, 7, 8. Well done. Okay, so a little warmer now. Can you grab your light weights for circuit number 1? Yes. We've got one foot forward, so your weight is in the front foot and your weight is forwards, and those arms come down. We lift them up to the shoulders. This is the one where we want to keep the arms straight and the shoulders down. So light weights, 1s, 2s max. Trying to feel you've got that space between your ears and your shoulders. Not so much the shoulder as in deltoids exercise, it's more about the shoulder itself and your core. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, up and down. Then the twisties. So it's up to you whether you have 2 in one hand or pop one down. These ones, remember your option. You can just take it to here if you don't want to look up and down, in and up, or you can take it to the floor and lift and in. But whichever one you're doing, it's a squat down rather than a lean forwards, yeah? And up, 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, in and up. And then we take those weights up to the other side. Lift up, and it's either knee and lift, or all the way down. In and lift, in and lift, in and lift, in, lift. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, down and up. Now we are keeping those weights, coming into your lunge position. Hold your lunge, so we hold that shape, hands come into the chest, and we come into your punch, forwards, back, in, holding the lunge. 5, 6, nice and steady. 7, 8, change legs, other side, into your lunge, hold that lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up, weights to your shoulders, squat press, in, push, in, push, good, in, push, option, squat until your elbows come to your knees. We've got 3 more, down, push, 2 more, down, push, 1 more, down, push, and lower. Whew, that's a lot. Pop those weights down to the floor. And then those side steps become a side spring. So I want a bit of bounce, bit of hop, balance, nice bit of joint work, impact, great for the pelvic floor, all those things. Many, many reasons. Let's jump from side to side and land on one leg. Across, across, across. You can write a thesis on it. In, 4, 3, good, 2, 1, and then back to your jog. Okay, warming up a little bit more now. Drive the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Grab those weights again. Coming up. Good, good. Roll those shoulders. Let's just start here. Round your back. Open up through the chest. Round your back. Open up through the chest. And then we're going to step forwards. Other foot comes forward this time. Start with feeling those shoulders come down, and there's a little bend in that front knee, and we'll come up and lower, up and down. It's a great exercise to pop in between sort of meatier ones in the gym, and up. A little recovery, really great for your shoulders and your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, then the twisties. One hand, arm comes up. We are ready. Twist and lift. Twist and lift. In, and can you take it all the way down into the floor? If you can, all the way to the outside of that foot, so you get that rotation. 1 more, down, lift, and then to the other side. Bring your arm up and we will come across and lift. In and good. Down and lower and 4 and 3 and 2 and one more. Down and lift up. Good. Then we take those weights and we are going to pivot. So we come into your lunge. Hold your lunge position. Hands come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to the other side. Come on in. Come on down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Then we come on up. Hands to shoulders. Squat. Push. Squat press. In and push. In and push. In and push. Well done. In. Push. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift up. Good. Then we're going to bring those weights down into your side jump. Spring. Knee comes up. Across. Across. Over. Yes. Over. 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 4 more now. 4 and 3 and you just spring. 2 and 1 and then back to our jog. Well done. Shake out, loosen up. Breathe. So we want to be feeling about the orange zone right now. Yes, the green, kind of easy. Orange, starting to get a bit more challenging. Red is just like, oof, I don't like you very much anymore, Karen. So we should be around the orange zone in terms of our cardio, just making sure we're nice and warm. Right, are we ready for round number 3? I can't hear you, so I'm going to assume that was a big yes, very enthusiastic. Bring those arms in. Open up and stretch, the way I like it. Round the back. Open up and stretch. Round the back. Open up and stretch. Round the back. Open up and stretch. And then loosen those shoulders. 1 foot comes forwards, ready for that front raise. So we come up and down. Remember, shoulders stay down. Neck stays long. 3. Good. Try and let the weight come forwards so that we don't risk bowing the back. That's it. Everything forwards. Good. Yes. Well done. 2. Last one. 1. And down. Excellent. The twisties. The arm comes up. We're ready. In and lift. In and lift. Twist. Twist. 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift. Then to the other side. Bring your arm up. In. Lift. In. Lift. Down and down. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. Excellent. Where's that squat? That's it. Down. Then we come into your lunge and we're going to hold that lunge position down. Hips open. Hands come in. Slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Come on down. Come on down and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Come on up. Hands to your shoulders. Legs warming up nicely now. Squat and push. In. Push. Down. lift, press up. 4 more now. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down. Or lift those arms up, pop those weights down to the floor. Ready for our side jump. We come across, spring, over, 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 spring, spring, good, across, across. 4 more now. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, across and over, good. And then just into your jog, lift up, chest lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, shake out through those legs. Give yourself a little breather. Grab some water before we enter into the next zone. So nice and simple, like last week. We've got your heavier weight now. Coming into, that's it, squats. With that weight between the thighs. So your shoulders are back. Let's just change angles. I'm always looking that way. And I want you to come down into the floor, that back nice and steady. Push up, down, and lift. Good. Down and lift. Try and feel, even though that weight is coming down between the thighs, that your chest stays lifted. In and in. I make that 3 more. We're going to do 10. 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift. Good. Then our tips forwards. We haven't done these for a while. So if you just start with your deadlift, coming down, so back is long, and lift up. And try and feel that weight is coming down towards your toes. Remember, bottoms out, shoulders back. Part of the deadlift is holding this weight with your upper back. Then come onto one foot, and we want to see if we can replicate that on one leg. I gave you the 2-leg option, as if balance is a challenge. Just stay with the 2-leg. That's it. Good. And just 6. And 1 more. Down, lift, and then we'll come to the other side. So remember, 2 legs if you need to, 1 leg if you can. You can extend that leg out behind you. And 3, well done, yes. And 2, good. 1 more now, down and lift. Now, we're going to pop the weight down. We're going to start to add, you know, the twisting lunges. We're going to start to add a little bit of weight to it. So what I want you to feel is that you come down into your lunge position, breaking it down, starting off here with our lunge. And we've done this a lot in class, but I'm going to go through it today because this is kind of foundational step. So we hold your lunge position, we twist into the hip, we come on back. So imagine you're holding something. Twist into the hip and come on back. And it's a definite shift. That weight kind of comes forwards. We come back. And then, yeah. And then I just want you to feel, we're not coming to the floor today. I want you to feel you can lunge down into that more as you twist. So that's your progression. A deeper lunge as you twist into your hip. In, yes, and up. And obviously you can see the different ways that you can do this if you need to just pull it back a little bit. So hold your lunge position, that's first. Remember those chins come in. We don't want those heads coming forwards. We hold as if we were holding a light weight down to your hip. Come on up, down to your hip. Come on up, in and lift. And then you can progress this by making the lunge deeper. In, 2 more now, down, and 1 more, in, and lift up, good. And then as you come up to standing, shake out those legs, grab those weights again for those squats. So option, this time you could have this weight out here if you want to, so you're just popping it on the chest. So your choice, whether you have it between those legs or up into your chest. We come down and lift up. Well done. What I like about this one, even though it's harder to hold, is you keep that chest lifted. Good. And in, well done. And lift. Down. Imagine I was looking at your weight. It's almost like the weight just comes straight up and down. There is no forwards movement. In, lift. I make that 4 more. 4, slowly. Lift, again. 2, yes. I know what I'm counting. I've kind of mixed up my backwards and forwards counting. This is the last one. And up. Oh, those hormones kicking in nicely for me. So shoulders back and either 2-leg deadlift or just 1. In and up. In and lift. In and lift. In and lift. I'll make that 2 more. Down and 1 more. Down and lift. All good hip stability stuff this morning. Other leg. In and down and lift. Lower and lift. Down. 2 more. In and 1 more. Down and lift up. Good. And then that weight comes down. So we went through the lunge. Option if you want to this time, if you felt good, use the same weights as you did for the twisties, whatever they were. So we come and hold your lunge position. It's okay to do this without any weight if we're really taking it back to basics. So we hold that lunge. We come in and up. Down, yes, and lift. Lunge, lift. Lunge, lift. 4 more. Twist, and good. Twist, looking good. And twist. And 1 more. Superb. Push off that front foot. Yeah, to get the best out of that. And then we come to the other side. Hold your lunge. Abs strong. Chins in. Down. And lift. In. And lift. Down. And down. And make it 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 more. Down. And lift, yes, and then pop those weights down to the floor. Let's just loosen up those legs. Doesn't need to be a jog, but just shaking it out. And before we come into the 3rd round of that, a balance that we have been working on in class that also is brilliant hip stability. So come up to the side. We're going to pull up through this leg that we're standing on. So that's really straight. This is really straight. Now imagine, I now want you to rotate all of this bit towards the floor and then come back up. As you twist, you can bend that knee. You can hold onto a wall as well if you need to. And then up. We've been doing this in Pilates and we've been breaking it right down. And it's about the pivot you feel on the hip that you're standing on. So we're trying to keep this strong. Up to the other side. Little bend. Twist. And then up. And then twist. Good. It's a helicopter. And down. Or it has a sub-label for all my clients that are 60 and over. This is how not to need a hip replacement. Also, it's the subheading of the exercise. So we're going to just grab a drink and come back to that first exercise again. So we're coming back to your squats and up. Good. Are we ready? Yes. In and lift. Go for 10 nice steady ones. Down and up. Who would want to rush a squat? In, lift, down, lift again from here. In, lift, down, lift. Stay with me. In and in and. We're going to do 2 more. I did forget to count, but I reckon this is 10. And then up and lower. And then we come to your deadlift. No one's arguing with me, I notice. Onto one foot. And then down. And then up. And then lower. And up. And down. Whoop. And lift. And down. And lift. 2 more now. Out. And. Out. And. Other side. In. And. In. And. Down. And. Down. 2 more. In. And 1 more. Down. Yes. And lift. Good. And then that big weight comes down. Ready for our lunges. So we should be feeling, the buttocks should be feeling nicely kind of managed, looked after this morning. Come into your lunge. Hip and lift. Down and lift. In and lift. In. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down. Lift up and then to the other side. Bring that leg forwards. Find your lunge position. In and up. In. So we have that twist. And as we twist, we drop a little lower into your lunge. Superb. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1 more. Down and lift. Excellent. Just keep hold of those weights. No need to lower those weights down. We're going to bring 1 foot forwards. Squeeze those arms up for a little tricep action. Hold at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8, and then up in one hand, 1 or 2, little leg lift, up, 2, whoop, 3, 4, again, nice and high so you can't feel that weight, it's just like a counterbalance, good, and then other side. So you're holding it in the same side of the leg that's lifting, yeah? Does that make sense? I think other arm, Eileen, that's it. I was trying to say it kind of nicely and then Eileen, you're doing it wrong arm. That's it. You've still got it in the wrong arm. I'm going to have to try this again. Okay, so come back to me. How do I say this? Hold the weights in your right arm. Yeah? Stand on your left leg. Right arm, left leg. Yes, yes, yes. Then lift the right leg. 2, 3, good. 4, straight arms. 6. Maggie, were you also guilty? Right, hold the weights in your left hand. Left hand. Stand on your right leg. I'm mirrored, so don't look at me. Right, stand on your right leg. And then lift the left leg. 2, 3. You got it. 4, 5, 6. Arms nice and straight so you can hardly feel that weight. 8. Yes, and down. Should we put the weights down? Come down to the floor. Brilliant. And then just into a little jog on the spot for me. Superb work this morning. Let the arms lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me your right arm. Yeah, left arm. Thank you. Right leg. Left leg. Shake them all about. There. Right, Kate, come down to the floor. All the way down onto the mat. I'm laughing because I've had a week where I just can't actually think, can't articulate the word, that it's just gone missing. Which I discovered last night when you're literally in the middle of trying to gain some authority over a 14-year-old and you can't remember the word consequence. It's not good. And then it took me a while. Right. Weight forwards, toes under. Let your knees hover. And then slowly lower. Again, let your knees hover. And lower. Again, let your knees hover up and away from the floor. I'm just going to move this so I can see you. And lower. Again, let your knees hover. Whoop. And morning, Paddy. Bring your arms up to the side. It was like a bullet this morning. And then down, other side. Up. And lower. And then again from here, weight forwards, toes under. Breathe out to hover. And lower. Again, we're going to hover. And down. Lift. And lower. And then one more time, hover. Down, and then just come onto your forearms. Done a lot of work for your bottom, so just want to open up your hips. Let your weight come forwards into your forearms and back. Palms down, forwards. This nice on your shoulders and triceps. In and back. In, and then let your leg lift up behind you. Open up the hip. Tap the toe down. Lift up. Tap down. Up. Tap down. Up. Lower. Other side. That leg lifts up. Tap down. Up. Tap down. Up. Tap. Up. Tap. Round your back. And then we're going to come round to seated. Come forwards. Hands down towards your feet. Stretch out through your back. And then from here, hands come on out. Let's just start to roll them back. Open up through your hips. Come up to seated. Again, round your back. Open up through your hips. Up to seated. We're going to roll them back. And up. And again from here, roll them back. And up, and then all the way down to the floor. So roll on down onto the mat, head and shoulders down. And from here, slowly roll under and up into a bridge. Slowly come back down in towards the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, you're going to roll under, up into your bridge. Slowly come back down. Breathe in. Again, exhale, roll under, up into your bridge. And lower. And once more, lift on up and hold. So hips lift. Press into the backs of your arms. Hold your bridge position. Squeeze through your bottom. And then can you let your arms come up? All the way up and over your head. And then slowly roll back down in towards the floor. And we will just let one leg come up. So you're going to stretch this leg in towards you and hold that position. Come on in. Other side, up and stretch. And then just bring your knees in, slowly over to the side. We are going to twist and hold. And up and twist and hold. And then all the way up to seated. Oh. Oh. Legs out. Ease down and stretch. Oh, there she is. Liz. Is you there? Yes, there she is. Stretch out. Over to the other side. Stretch out. And then just twist. Well, it may be a grey day outside, but we have sunshine in our hearts for the day. Having done our exercise, we're warmed up, we can feel smug. And then stretch out through your neck now. Come on over. And then over to the other side. And then just bring your arms up, stretch those arms up. And down and lift. And then bring the backs of your hands together, stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest and we are done. Oh, thank you everyone. You've worked very hard this morning. Excellent stuff. I'm coming in. Where are we? Stop the recording.